Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the DeTalented podcast. I'm super excited to be here. Once again, tonight, I need to start the show off with an apology. We were slated to have former Evansville Mayor Lloyd Winnicky on, and he had some personal issues come up, and he just needs to reschedule. So we're still going to have Mayor Winnicky on. It's just going to be a few weeks before we do that. And so for tonight, I got a special surprise. I'm here with my favorite long-bearded brother, Mr. Jimmy DeTalent. Jimmy, say hi to everybody.
Hi. Are you going to ask me how it's going?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Can I say that seemed like a hard F on the beginning of that? Fantastic.
Was very, very edited.
Man,
there you go.
We can only go day by day, man, and deal with situations
That's
as
all.
they come.
That's all.
Let me just be honest with our audience out there. It was yes.
Hey, the hits just keep on coming.
They do. You know what? What do we do here?
What are you gonna? No, we can't stop.
We can't stop. We just
need to get. There's some tissues over there.
I need some tissues.
Yeah.
I need you to talk.
Okay. So here's what's happening. Brian's going to grab some tissues, and I know, is that picture up there, Rick, or is that just...
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. So right before we started shooting this week's episode, I was on my way in. I didn't think that I was in a hurry. Apparently, I was in somewhat of a hurry. So during the course of me being in a hurry this evening, apparently... one of our local state patrol officers, state troopers, saw that I was in a hurry, or he thought that I was in a hurry also. I saw him turn around, and at first I was in denial. I didn't think he was coming after me. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just get in the other lane and let him pass on by. And guess what he did? He got in the same lane as I did, right directly behind me. So needless to say... it's never a good day when that happens. Ironically enough, is that it? Is that on the screen?
There you go.
So it's on the screen now.
That happened. Good news is, I won't say his name because he did just write me a warning. He did say you have an exemplary driving record, and let's not tarnish that today. So here I am, just with my warning, and I made it here safe and sound.
Well, I've been able to clean the mess up.
Thank you.
Let me say a little bit.
Yeah, what are you going to say?
Well, it was pretty funny because what I was getting ready to say before I so clumsily spilled my drink was that part of the thing. Today's challenge was, you have a guest lined up, and so we had some content ready, and then you go, oh, we have nothing, which is okay on this show because we usually have nothing anyway. But it was such a blessing from the Lord that you got pulled over, and we have something to talk about to begin with, But it was funny because me and producer Rick was sitting here, and all of a sudden my phone started ringing. I was like, "Who's Jimmy's calling? He must be running late."
Yeah.
And you just said to me, "Hey, man, I'm running late." I was like, "What's up? Everything okay?" And you said, "Well, if you look out the door, you'll see." And so Chad, our other brother's down there. So me and Rick ran down the stairs and we're like, "Chad, come here. And so we went out there and we seen you. And Chad started yelling. And I was like, "Chad, I was like, you're going to get obstruction of justice. What are you doing?" But he was yelling coyote or whatever he was yelling. I don't even know. Is that some kind of inside joke?
No, it's so somebody at Sarah's work had put a sticker on our vehicle that says "Beware of Coyote." I think it's an inside joke of some sort over there at their work.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So that was the first thing he saw. And I don't know if he was joking or not, but he was like, "So is there like a coyote in here?" And I had to tell him, no, there was not a coyote. It was an inside joke.
You should have said, "Yes, sir. Please stay back."
Here's the irony, man. I was so close to the driveway. I was less than 100 yards away.
You 500 feet. Yeah. No, well, maybe 1,000 feet.
From
you was pretty.
I was so close to.
I feel like
there.
I could have thrown a disc.
Yeah,
hit you.
Oh, I guarantee you, I could have thrown a baseball there. Yeah.
So I was so close.
Yeah, you were. But
and I was just bragging to somebody how I hadn't had.
That's why it happened. That's why it happened, Jimmy.
Man, I'm going to say 20 years. I bet I haven't had a ticket in 20 years.
Well, you still haven't.
That's right, because that state trooper saw in his heart to give me a warning today.
I don't like it. Let's talk about his ending statement though. It's like he couldn't help himself but to flex at the end.
He did, because I was, just out of my own curiosity. When he gave me the warning, I said, okay, man, so how fast was I going? Because I really don't know. I don't think I was going that fast. I'm going to be honest with you.
Of course.
Is what it is.
Producer Rick, he wasn't going that fast.
Yeah.
Right.
So he said, well, I'll tell you what. And he's like, if you really want to know how fast you were going, you can trade that warning in and I can give you a real ticket.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm good. I mean, I don't need to know, but like,
see, that was unnecessary, man.
it was a little
I hate
unnecessary.
that. That's the one. But I
But
guess,
like I said, ultimately he gave me a warning.
here's what I don't understand though is
I guess I shouldn't have been going whatever speed I was.
But hold on to the my point is, what was the state trooper, this highway patrol guy, doing on this back country access road, man, that we're on? Like, why was highway patrol patrolling? I know they can go anywhere, but it's
I was
going to
say because
usually
they can go anywhere.
they're patrolling that's sheriff territory out there. Yeah.
I wonder how that works. I wonder if they get along. I wonder if the sheriffs get agitated when they see a state trooper just pulled off somewhere, getting knowing that they're going to give them tickets.
I don't know. Even Noah even kind of said, there is interdepartmental beef sometimes.
He did allude to that.
There's some of that, because I brought up that show I watched one time. It was like, I don't know, like cops or something. It wasn't
where they were
cops,
arguing about the jail, or
they were getting ready.
They
were getting ready to throw blows. They were getting ready to bomb each other. Man, speaking of that, man, did you see what Rampage Jackson's son did?
Oh my God!
No, what did he do,
dude? He went to this professional wrestling event, and this dude named Psycho Stu. Are you going to look it up?
Yeah,
he didn't know that. Not Rashad Evans, but Rampage Jackson's son wasn't working. And so he kind of pulled him into the show. And then somehow at the end, he got pulled into the ring. Dude, he powerbombed this dude and punched him while he was unconscious 22 times in his face. He's in critical condition. He almost killed him.
Oh, my.
It was brutal, dude.
So why did he do that?
Because he is I don't know. There's no excuse to ever do this to a human being. Like, I mean, somebody hurt one of my kids, maybe I'd do something like that. But other than that, like, there's no way you would treat a human like this, dude.
Is he not in jail? That just said, why is he not in jail?
He should be.
He will be, I'm sure.
I mean, dude, he should go to jail for attempted murder.
Rampage Jackson denounces.
Ignite the fairways.
With Fireball.
Fireball.
Jiminy Cricket, you don't even have a club in your hand.
Hey guys, Maven here. Now, the incident involving MMA fighter Raja Jackson going off script during a professional wrestling match, it's blowing the internet up. Now, as a former WWE wrestler, I thought I'd throw in my 2 cents. Let's get into it.
You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no.
So this is what made him mad, that part. But here's the...
Was he supposed to be in there or not?
Yes, they said this part was planned. But then watch this, dude.
Okay, so he double legs him, picks him up. When he does that, Psycho Stu does not fight back. Notice, he goes with it. Raji even rears him back. Psycho Stu's not trying to get out of this, telling me this was supposed to be a part of the show. And once he delivers him, once he slams him back, you see his head hits the back of the canvas. I think he's out cold. The moment he takes that bump that was way harder than the bump he thought he was about to take, he's out for the count.
Oh, he's really teeing off on him.
Now, what you're not seeing, because YouTube will not allow violence like this to be shown.
Oh, I've seen the whole thing on YouTube.
That Raja is delivering. He's giving him rights and lefts. These are 100% shots delivered to an unconscious Psycho Stu.
Dude, from that angle, you can see them landing.
Yeah, well, you can see he's not pulling those back.
As much pain and damage as he possibly can.
And this dude is in the hospital right now?
Another man,
critical condition.
And you just rain down blow after blow.
Dude, 22 unanswered, 22 punches to an unconscious
And
man.
was nobody trying to stop him?
Well, I think everybody was like, what is going on?
Yeah, it took everybody a minute to
realize that he was over there killing him.
Wow, I didn't see that.
So it's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
And apparently,
that is crazy.
They
man.
told them that he was flatlined, and Raja goes, "My bad." This was on the phone. They like called him to tell. AJ was the other wrestler, his buddy. He's like, "Hey, man, this guy's flatlined right now." And Raja goes, "My bad. Let me call you back later."
so the guy's heart actually stopped for
That's what he said.
a period.
Wow.
I believe it. I mean, dude, that is massive head trauma. But he is a MMA fighter. Rampage's son, whatever his name is. So he's
Raja.
he's not. It ain't like he's up there not knowing how to throw a punch.
Okay, I'm watching it here.
Yeah,
No, he's real deal teeing off on this dude's face.
What's your thoughts? What do you think? Should he go to jail?
My instant thought was scumbag.
Yeah, man, that's not cool.
I mean, he should definitely go to jail.
I absolutely believe he should go to jail. And so explain it to me. He's in wrestling, or he's not, or he was just in the crowd and they said, "Hey, let's bring him in."
He wasn't even in the crowd that first part. They were in a parking lot or something.
Yeah, it's his friend AJ is the wrestler. They were outside talking to other wrestlers. And that dude that got pummeled thought that it was part of the promotion because there was cameras around watching it. So he fake hit him in the head with like a prop
can
beer
or
can.
Yeah.
And it made him mad. He's out on concussion.
But Psycho Stu
Right
even told the guy, told Raj after, he was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I thought you were working. I thought you were a worker."
Yeah.
He was like, "I didn't know." He was cool about it. And then people talking say this Psycho Stu guy's like a really nice guy and he's like a veteran and like, dude, he just got mad because of that and then plotted that out,
and did that.
did that to him. Isn't that crazy, dude?
That is. No, that was nefarious. I mean,
we're going to follow this. And so if you're interested in finding out what happens with this, if Raj goes to jail, if he gets sued, here's what you need to do. You need to subscribe to the channel. You need to like the video. You need to comment. You need to do all of those things because the DeTalented podcast is trying to get out to the world, baby. And the only way we can do that is if you help us in this algorithm thing. So Jimmy, what do they have to do?
They need to like, they need to subscribe, they need to do all the things that you always say. Sorry, man, I'm watching the rest of this video.
I caught you. And you need to comment. Man, we thank you so much for doing that to all of the people that are with us every week. Thank you so much. We love the opportunity to get in and to have these conversations with you, the ones you didn't know you needed, but after you hear them, you realize you just really did. And this is going to be a humdinger tonight because this is going to be some raw, real conversation.
Yeah.
Because it's coming from the heart, baby, from the hip.
Well,
you know what's funny is there's really no difference from the hip and from the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and click that bell and you'll be notified.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't forget to click the bell. Turn
Producer
notifications on. That way, every time we post a video, you will know.
So then, if we post a video, is there a ding on somebody's phone?
There will be
is that what happens?
There will be a little red circle.
I guess whatever they have on their phone.
Okay. Whatever. Maybe not a ding.
If they have an iPhone.
Some sort of alert.
So there will be a notification.
There will be a notification that happens.
That
Is it
know.
actually like audible, or is it just something visual? Or is it visual and audible?
So for me, when we post, and then I look from my other YouTube account that I use to view, it just gives me a red dot on my iPhone, like the notification.
I see. Oh, but in app.
In app.
What about out of app?
So here's what I have found for me when I'm on my TV, which is what I watch YouTube on mostly, is when I turn on notifications, I don't really notice the notifications, but when a new video is posted and I have notifications on, it will always be one of the first ones in my recommended videos. Okay.
So they're not getting like a text message, or they're not getting like
no, not getting a phone call.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing? I know. Yeah,
I think we need to. I think you heard it here first. Let's invent something.
Phone call notifications.
Yeah,
it'd be like a doctor's appointment.
I think we should do.
Don't forget the DeTalented podcast premieres this Thursday.
If you're interested in myself,
Video ever.
if you're interested in myself, Brian DeTalent, or Rick Decker calling you every week to let you know when the podcast is going to drop, or what we got going on, let us know because I will give you a personal call. Will you guys? Are we on board? Will you call? Will you call anybody who wants?
Ooh, sorry about that. Sure, we are. Hey, listen, and also you can do
you
this.
You just grazed right over that.
No, I didn't. I was getting ready to add to it.
Okay, add to it.
I was going to say this. If you want to see something, if you've got something that you want to talk about, if you've got a question, email the DeTalented podcast at gmail.com and we will answer your questions online. What I would like to do is get a bunch of questions and then we can have a whole episode where we go through and we answer people's questions, the things that they want to know, the things that they want to talk about, the things that they may wonder about us, that they may wonder about our families, that they may wonder about producer Rick, whatever it is that they want to know.
Whatever they want to know.
We're here to tell them.
Yeah, I like it.
When was our last speeding ticket? Whatever.
Well, I couldn't tell you my last speeding ticket. I could tell you when my last warning was. And that was about
When was your
40
son's
minutes
last
ago.
warning?
That was today too. How ironic is that, Rick?
I know it really is because that was the first thing this morning. Sam's been really sick, but he was up, and I guess Mikey called him. I was like, "Man,
Yeah.
I'm pulled over right now." It's so funny because you called me 12 hours later. Man, I'm pulled over right now.
What are the chances? Oh man, that was just
awesome.
not what I wanted.
So if he has
today.
a warning ticket, see if it's the same guy.
Man, that's, you know what?
Did he say he got hit by a state trooper?
Yes. Yeah, I was a state trooper. Where it was, I don't know.
Well, it was somewhere between Boonville and Evansville.
But you know, he got a seatbelt ticket
today,
yeah. Well, during the whole transaction, I think he was speeding, but I think the guy knocked it down to a speeding ticket. It doesn't. You don't get points on your.
and it fills quota for them.
That's what it is. This guy today was just like, man, this old guy. I feel sorry for him. He don't have much going on in his life. He's got a real gray beard.
So did you know the police will run these things? Did you know the police will run grants on certain things? So they'll say, "Hey,
so yes,
we
I
got
do
a
know
grant
that.
to do 1,000 seatbelt tickets." So they'll pull everybody over they can.
20 years ago, that Sarah got a seatbelt ticket for that very thing, and I think the guy might have even said that.
Yeah, I got a seatbelt ticket one time, and he told me he was on a seat. No, that ain't what happened. I got the seatbelt ticket, and then I called somebody I know. I was like, dude.
And then
how am I getting a seatbelt ticket? He's like, oh, he's working a grant. And I was
what
like,
it is, huh?
So the cops work the grants and get paid extra, is what happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
That should be illegal.
I back this police 100%, but there are things like that I do not like. I don't like that. That's a
well, that's more on the admin side, right? That's more of the bureaucracy.
But you've got policemen out here. Literally, like that guy that got me was parked just looking for people going by without a seatbelt on.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, man. I was in a vehicle where the seatbelt didn't work. I was in my dad's old truck.
Yeah.
He was like, he was pretty much like, not my problem.
And so, I understand, you want to save lives, so you make it a law, but really, shouldn't we be able to choose our own destiny as to if we want to wear a seatbelt or not?
Yeah.
But I do think insurance companies probably pushed on lawmakers, just like what always happens with big business and lawmaking.
Absolutely.
And that's where we have laws that sometimes,
I'm okay for seatbelt laws for minors under
Children,
18,
yeah.
but I think when you're an adult, you should. I don't think it's constitutional to tell us we have to wear a seatbelt.
Yeah.
And I'll wear my seatbelt even if I didn't have to.
I wear my seatbelt.
I just put it on by pure habit.
It's habit because I don't like the dinging.
And I've been in I've been in a couple I don't like the dinging. I've been in a couple doozy wrecks where I think the seatbelt probably helped me a little bit.
Well, you seem like you don't drive very safe then if you've been in a couple wrecks.
I flipped a truck 4 times. Not 4 separate times, but the truck flipped
4 rolls.
4 rows. And they told me if I did have my seatbelt on, it would have been bad for me.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
man.
Good thing you didn't wear your seatbelt then that day.
Exactly right. But this was like 1989 or so. So
man,
it didn't matter then anyways.
No, it doesn't. You know what I was thinking about the other day? And this is crazy. The reason I was thinking about it is now that Malia's a little bigger, which is my 8-year-old granddaughter, for those of you that don't know, she loves to ride in the back of my pickup. Dude, and I let her do it, but just here in the parking lot.
I was going to say probably not out on the roads, right?
Dude, I remember going from Evansville to Mount Vernon.
Dude, we used to do that
all the time. Do you remember riding to Mount Vernon in my dad's pickup?
Yeah, that was part of the fun of going to church on Sunday night.
Was
like, well, at least we got the
ride in the back of the truck.
Riding in the back of the truck.
That's
didn't really want to go to church on Sunday night, honestly speaking.
I will say,
but I enjoyed that ride.
Looking back, that is a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, that's very unsafe.
It is. There's no way I would let
very unsafe.
one of my kids or my grandkids do that. It's like, going.
So my parents used to own a 1979 Thunderbird. You know how big those things are.
Yeah, we
Huge
talked about.
boats,
I had
right?
one.
Oh, you had okay. So, you had one
I had that green Thunderbird.
That's
we
right,
called
you
it the
did.
Thunder Turd.
That's right, you did. So my parents had
about
one.
that
We
last
talked
night.
about that last night, didn't we?
My parents had one when I was like 5 years old, and it was nothing for me to ride in the back window, stretched out.
I remember you doing
laying
that.
down.
Yeah. I remember.
You would thought my parents were like would have not
Hated
thought
you?
that was a good idea.
You would have thought my parents hated me. No, they never thought about it, dude. I literally. People think that like
My body would have been a rocket.
people think it's a joke, but I literally remember some rides down to Mount Vernon on the way, and like where Dad would say, "If you did that again, I'm gonna climb back there," and then we would do it again, and he would proceed to climb to leave the car driving itself and climb back there. My mom would have to reach over and grab the wheel, and we were like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "I don't care. We can all die." Parents were different back then, and so were all them rules. And yeah, man, I mean, riding to Mount Vernon in the back of the truck, dude, we were going 60 at least.
He
At
loved you
least.
enough to go to heaven with you at the same time.
I know,
right?
right? Yeah. Yeah. He was like, hey, he was one of those, I will give him this. He was one of those guys. It's like, if I say it,
It's happening.
Count on
I'm
it.
not.
I'm going to do
I'm
it.
not just saying it. I'm going to
Like
do
when
it.
I just said that to you, I pinned myself in I'm going to do it. You
Yeah.
know, back when he was younger, man, he was wild. So you wouldn't think that now. You would be like, man, there's no way that was in him the way they taught. But he is not the same. He is definitely matured and grown in grace. So is your dad.
Yeah.
Well, you're not too much. Your dad's still can be pretty sour.
He can be. He's calmed down. He was telling me a story the other day about. I don't know. He had got. We need to get.
I
them
know,
on here.
man. I know.
Whatever the story was, I don't know. Uncle Gordon ended up picking up Dad because he was. I don't know. He was drunk or he blacked out and he stayed somewhere where he had no idea where he was when he woke up.
Well, he's not watching this one, Ed.
Then he found a phone booth and called. And that's what blew.
Wait, who found the phone booth? Your dad or
My dad found the phone booth.
Called my dad.
Put the dime in the dime or nickel, whatever it was at the time. Called Uncle Gordon. Just happened to be home. You think about it, it's not cells. There's not a cell phone. What are the chances of somebody being home? Anyway, Uncle Gordon was home and he brought Dad back to his house. And I don't know. I think Dad was a little unruly, and I think Uncle Gordon was real close to whooping him. And then at some point, whatever Dad did or said, Uncle Gordon's like, "Look, man, you can't stay here anymore. You are banned, sir."
I think of this. You know what one of my favorite stories of theirs is when they were riding over the bridge and your dad lit the firecrackers off in the car.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, "I'm gonna." They were on the Henderson Bridge, and my dad said there were
Mid-drive. I mean, there
bottle rockets and mortars and everything just going off. Uncle Jimmy set them all off in the car while they were driving, dude. Did he throw a cigarette in them, or did he light them?
I think he lit them. Oh no, I think he lit them on purpose.
What an idiot!
I might be wrong, but
I think Dad might have hit him that time. I
That's
think he
where
might.
Mikey gets
I
it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, Mikey.
It
is
skipped a
definitely-
generation. I didn't do many dumb things.
Huh.
Well,
Have you talked to your mom since the last episode, or the one where we talked about us riding in the car and all that?
yeah, I did, but she didn't. Did
she not watch?
No, my dad. So I went over there and drank coffee on Saturday morning. Rick knows this. I went over there and Dad, first thing he said was like, "You know what? I quit watching that last episode. I got bored." I was like, "Wow, why, man?" He's like, "You're talking about movies I don't know anything about." I was like, "Well, here's the problem, man. We're not that episode was not for old people like you. It was for young people like us."
He's talking about the rhinestone one.
Yeah, he thought the episode was boring, so we quit watching it. My dad.
We need to write more hits.
That's why I just.
Yeah.
That's why I made that comment. I'm like, you talk about him being drunk. I'm like, well, they're not watching this one either.
Yeah, that's it. He's already tuned out by now. This is boring him.
This one's getting him. I don't know. All we've talked about is you getting pulled over, but what
true.
about the one before? They never the one where we talked about you and Daniel Gerhardt and that one trip, and then me and you going out in the car. And
If they watched it, they didn't
say anything about it?
mentioned it to me. No, which they might. I think they probably already knew those stories.
I guess we should mention that we're 50-year-old men that still get in trouble by our parents for things they find out we did when we were 12 and 15 and 17.
Yeah.
You know, I it's funny. I can't believe Uncle Jimmy. I got something for you when I see you next. I hope you're still watching this one. And if you're not, I'm going to make sure that you see this part because I'm going to put you in some sort of professional wrestling move or hold or lift or something. You got it coming, little man. Remember when we'd walk in the carpet store and as soon as I walked in, Poppy would be like, Brian, your Uncle Jimmy's been horrible today. Put him in the rack. He'd want me to put him in the torture rack like Lex. And so I'd get him up in the torture rack. Man, we did so much stuff to him in that carpet store. Remember when we tricked him into getting on the forklift
and then
on the end of the pole?
Yeah.
Dude, it wasn't, so it was a forklift that had the carpet pole on it, right? I forget what they call that thing. Carpet pole, whatever. It goes on in your forklift. You lift carpet poles with it, dude. We wedged that thing in the bottom of like an office chair, and we're like, Uncle Jimmy, just sit on it. We'll just lift you up a little bit, dude. We put him all the way up to the ceiling. He was holding on, screaming, saying, "Let me down, let me down." Just wigging, dude, wigging. And then we started. We were bad. We were goosing the. We were jiggling it. Yeah, man, he had him up there bouncing, and Poppy was down there dying.
Oh, he loved it.
Yeah,
that was a
loved
good day.
He was down there like, make him fall, make him fall. That's hilarious. Man, that was, we had a lot of moments in that carpet store. Man.
Yeah.
That was a childhood playground.
Yeah, that was fun.
Pretty much. I'll never, especially, I don't care nothing about the one where it ended at. The one at beginning, the one in Covert was the fun one.
The second location on Covert.
Yeah, the one by the beauty supply place.
Yes. Yeah.
The one that we were just always back there.
Yeah.
We could pull up to the back.
Yeah.
You know what I can't believe is that we didn't take advantage of that more in our high school years. Because I had other friends who had their parents had businesses, and bro, we would slip in the back door on the weekend. We would have parties at those places. One of them was really cool. I'm not going to mention them because they're
still in business.
His parents may not do this, but one place was a modeling agency here in town.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
we had so much fun there, man.
Well, that probably narrowed it down.
Well, do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
Okay.
I think I do.
Well,
I'm sure the statute of limitations will be long past on anything.
I know. I know that. It's just there's a very clear person who would be responsible for it, and I don't know if their parents know about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Look, I was even careful with gender there.
Yeah, you were.
Didn't want to tell them.
Look at you.
I know. That's what. Hey, snitches get stitches, man.
That's what I hear.
You know.
That's what I hear. So what else is going on? Oh no! Here's what I wanted to tell you. I mean, it's just a little
tidbit,
little snippet.
Little bit back.
So, the Waterfront. Remember that? How you like that so
Love
much?
it.
Yeah. There will not be a season 2.
They decided not to
canceled that. Yeah, I saw that today. Yeah, I knew that'd disappoint you.
Man, why? They said they didn't
I
have.
don't know.
They had already talked about because of the response that it had gotten. Man, that's awful because that was such a good show. And they left it open.
Yeah.
Man, Netflix.
You can't win them all.
Goes back to what I was saying. Do I take the risk?
Yeah.
That's true, right? Do you really want to invest this much time for just
It's 12 hours you can't get back.
nothing? You can never get it back. Or you could look at it this way. I enjoyed it while it was there. Did you ever see Bloodline? We talked about that. That reminded me of Bloodline.
I'm over here in silent disappointment.
Well, I know you are.
I'm like hurt, man. I'm mad about this.
I felt like Bloodline got ended prematurely. I don't think they wrapped Bloodline up.
They didn't, but at least it ran for like 3 seasons.
It was 3 seasons, yeah, not the one. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 season's not even enough to get your.
What?
I don't know what I was going to say.
Beak wet.
Not enough to get your beak wet. There you go. Yeah.
So, sorry. I wanted to drop that bomb while we were
You wanted to do that on camera.
Yes, I did.
That was cruel.
Yeah.
An unusual punishment.
See, I almost said it before. We always have these conversations that I think are sometimes better than the conversations we have on camera. People are like, yeah, anything would be better than this. I'm sure they are.
You promised us the mayor. This is what you give us.
It's the old bait and switch. I stopped myself from telling you that earlier because I wanted.
Yeah, man, that really does disappoint me, man, because I feel like that they're going against the will of the people.
The will of the person, you.
No, apparently that's not true. Apparently that show got really good response, and they were talking about seasons 2 and 3.
You say that.
Where did you see that at?
The internet.
That must be true.
Guarantee.
Which site?
Some credible site. I don't know. But I might be wrong. Wouldn't that be great? I don't think I am.
Man.
I don't think I am. I didn't go too deep on it, but what happened here? Here's what made me question it.
What's it called?
Oh yeah, the Waterfront.
The Waterfront.
So here's what made me question it. Somebody had posted on Facebook, the Waterfront season 2 coming out September 5th. I was like, there is no way that is not true.
The Waterfront canceled.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, what?
But look down here. Yes, there are official announcements for Waterfront season 2.
Well, what? Who's that?
Official announcement. The Waterfront has officially announced its second season on Netflix. Dude, I wonder if that.
So I'm going to trust the Hollywood Reporter. Netflix cancels the Waterfront after 1 season. I'm going to trust.
And that was just 18 hours ago. And the other was 22 hours ago. I bet they changed their mind. I bet they did confirm it and then canceled it.
That's probably what happened.
I bet you some stupid actor was asking for some stupid amount of money or something. Probably that stupid girl from Supergirl that plays in it. The sister. They should have threw her overboard and then had to worry. Oh, she was overboard. And she's in the hot. We don't even know what her status is, except she's alive.
We will never know.
Netflix. No. I'm going to DC.
Are you?
Is that where Netflix is?
I don't know.
They're probably in California.
Probably.
Which those two cities are probably a lot. Well, no, there's been no murders. Today there was a murder.
Oh, was there?
Yeah. They went 11 days without a murder.
Who? Where?
Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah.
Because Big Daddy's down there doing his thing.
Was it on the streets, though?
Huh?
Was it on the streets, though?
That I don't know. Because I was thinking that you can't stop, someone shoots somebody in their house or, there's so many weirdos that shoot their families up or whatever, man. Like we do need to know what the circumstances of that murder is because the streets are cool, man. And the people that they're interviewing that on the outlets that I watch, of course.
Yeah.
The people are like, man, no, we need this. But me and producer Rick was talking about it a little bit before the show, and I do agree. We agree that we don't want to see martial law. I would prefer them do it with law enforcement, and not the military. But these blue cities and governors, they have to work with them, and they're not doing it like you said. Perfect. They're just not doing their job. Otherwise, it wouldn't be necessary. But our nation's capital, and the United States nation's capital, should not be the most dangerous capital. And they were naming all these countries whose capital was safer than the United States. It's like, that's awful. Ours should be the safest capital there is, man. So I don't know. That's just another thing out there. I mean, if we talk current events, dude, it's just crazy, man. It's nuts right now. There's so much going on. I don't even know how a person can keep up with it.
Oh, you know what? I don't. I'm clueless. I don't even know
your lifeline.
Yeah,
you guys are.
Jimmy, don't go outside.
I don't even know how they're keeping up with it. Like the administration. Like,
can I tell you something? That one current event that I know that I'm actually kind of ashamed that I know, and the only reason I know is because I was talking at work today to someone who told me this current event, and then 5 minutes after this person told me this current event, I got a notification on my phone from WFIE, one of our local news stations, that Travis Kelce had proposed to Taylor Swift.
I seen that.
How did that make that headline where I got a notification from my local news outlet?
Big Brother's listening.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know what happened the other day to me? And this happens a lot. Me and Laura, I know what it was. We were just walking through Sam's, and we seen this thing called a party ball or something. And it was it was a little glass ball shaped bottle of blue booze, right?
Uh-huh.
And we were walking his hands. We just laughing at it. We're like, look at that. Look, it says party ball or whatever it was.
Right.
And the next day, I throw up Facebook. What's the first thing I see? An ad for that
And
party
you
ball
had
thing.
never seen one of
never
those
seen
before.
one, had
Yeah.
never knew they existed, had never would, have no interest in them. I mean, it looks like Kool-Aid in a it looks like something you'd see in a Harry Potter movie or something. But I was just like, wow, here we go. And that's happened before, man. I'll tell you, when I was working out at this during COVID, me and Adam worked out at this little gym that looked the other way. And when we were doing it, there was this there would be other people that were working out in this gym that looked the other way, and they would come in, and there was usually only like me and him and maybe one other or two other people in there, right? It wasn't like real packed or nothing. It was when everything was shut down. And for like 3 days in a row, man, I would go in there, work out, and there'd be a person, and we would like talk. Adam would usually know them from being gym people or whatever. Because the only people who search out a gym to work out in when
everything
the gyms are closed or real gym people. Yeah,
we call them gym rats.
Gym rats. Yeah,
Gym rats.
And so we would talk to them.
Not Gymtown rats.
And then it would be
Gym rats.
And without fail, man, the next time I opened Facebook, that person would be a friend suggestion.
Didn't that?
People I had never met, never talked to, never done anything.
Yeah.
Tell me they're not watching and they're not
They
looking.
are.
One of the things that we do, and I know this, here's the thing about this, is I know better. I know better than this. Like this is stupid of me, but our entire house is riddled with Alexas.
Yeah.
And dude, they listen to everything. Everything.
Yeah, dude.
You even, some people even say black out the cameras, because we've got one that is the Echo Show or whatever they call it, and it's got a camera, like you can have video calls on it and stuff, and it's got like the little laptop thing where you can move over the camera.
Yeah,
and so I usually do that because it is a proven fact that Alexa listens.
And that's the thing, and I agree. But the irony here is I don't want people listening to me, but at the same time, they would be very uninterested really quick. There is no doubt. Nothing exciting going on.
I know what you're saying. It's just scary that they do it. But the other part of that is
it's
this.
the fact that they do.
But the other part of that is this. And here's why like I said, I know better. But I also know that if I get the Alexas out of my house, there's 6 phones in my house, and they're listening through those the same way.
Man. Yeah.
Any technical device with a microphone on it, they're tapping into. I don't, and like you said, I don't know what they're listening to. I don't know what they would want to possibly hear. But I guess in some people's homes,
here's the stand that I took that really makes no sense. So we have a Nest thermostat, right?
Yep.
And it keeps asking me if I want to switch from my Nest login to my Google login, and I keep telling them no. You know why?
Good on you.
Because I don't want that in my life. I'm just going to have my Nest login. I'm not tying you to my Google stuff.
Okay, you need to show me that because we've got Nest here, and I want to do it on a Nest account, and instead it's doing like a Gmail account. Is mine too late?
You probably are too late.
You can't change it now, sucker.
It's over
we got
for
you now, sucker.
Ours is just a Nest also.
Yeah.
Our Ring is just a Ring.
Yeah.
A lot of video there.
Yeah, well, I got we both use Blink.
Yeah,
and
Blink is Amazon.
It goes through your Alexa through your Amazon account. So.
Oh yeah,
they got you everywhere.
I've noticed Amazon selling a lot of Blink stuff now. I wonder if they're pulling Blink into that fold.
But yeah, they own Blink.
I mean Ring.
Oh,
I meant to say Ring.
So I don't know. Maybe they're just like everything
combine
else.
them.
So where we got everything was Amazon.
Yeah. Yep. So I've got my garage door openers called MyQ, and they got cameras and everything that all ties with the garage door system, man. And I would like to maybe get that stuff.
I'm telling you, man.
I got that too.
It's
MyQ.
Yep.
It's the convenient world, but it's ultimately going to be our downfall.
You know what, man? I never worried about cameras so much, but honestly, with the temperature of the things with my neighbors, I feel like I gotta have them, man.
Yeah.
Like the batteries went dead the other day, and I was like, I was out here,
better charge them.
Can't
things
believe I
up.
gotta put these new batteries.
Wait a second. I think they lied on the advertisement, didn't they? Because you were telling me these batteries are supposed to last for like a long time.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. I bought those cameras like almost 2 years ago or a year and a half ago.
Did the batteries come with them?
And no, but I had batteries in them. I had them all ready to put in, and I didn't have a ladder, and they sat on my desk for a year and a half, and then I installed them, and they lasted for like 2 months.
So do you have rechargeables in there? Or?
No, they say don't use rechargeables.
That's what they say, but guess what?
You do?
I do, and it's just fine. There's another lie.
That is a lie.
That's another lie.
Because I bought.
They're not going to get me.
You know, that really sucks because I bought rechargeable batteries for them, and I was getting ready to change them the other day, and I seen that. I already went and spent $40 on a pack of.
Don't do that again.
On the lithium double A's, man.
Nope.
Mine are all hardwired.
Yeah.
Man, that's the way to do
PoE,
it.
is that what you got?
No, hardwired.
Oh, I mean, it's not over Ethernet.
Did you have them installed, or did you do it?
Did it.
You did it?
Yep.
What'd you jump the power from? Like a light switch?
The front one just goes through the door ringing thing.
The doorbell.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the ones in our house are just plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're just 110.
Mm-hmm.
And you
just
plug
a
them
wall-
in,
just a
and then
wall outlet.
So those are internal cameras.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the external ones are a little different because
See, I thought most of them
Yeah.
had PoE on them.
Yeah, if I did outside, I would run PoE.
Yeah.
see my Blink don't have PoE. My outdoor cameras.
I don't think mine do either.
I mean, they have their battery, or you can direct wire them.
You can direct wire yours?
Mm-hmm.
I have an old version.
Now the indoor cams, they plug in just like that, and they never. I got indoor cams in my kitchen so I can watch Nanook when we're gone, and and what I love about them too is you're limited to how long you can watch like a live video, and with those indoor cameras you can set and watch it, and run it. So
when you watched me fall out of my chair the other day,
Dude, that was awesome.
that was
by the way.
Yeah, my family.
I knew
loves
that
me.
was your. I knew that was.
hold on, you fell out of your chair, producer Rick.
Well,
My
he was just.
recliner. It flipped on me. The whole recliner.
I've had that happen.
And
to
then
me.
what did you say very calmly?
I tipped over.
I tipped over.
Just laying there on my back, feet in the air.
I tipped over. You rolled out, didn't you? Nobody came and
No,
picked you
I didn't
up.
roll out. I'm 50. I
Oh,
just
I thought
laid
you
there
rolled
waiting
out.
for somebody to come pick me up.
Man, that's
Man,
exactly what I
was-
did when mine did that.
Rick, I was trying to paint a cool story where you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I rode out of it like a ninja, jumped straight up.
I did a triple ninja roll backward, jumped straight up. Wasn't nothing. I did not. Sam happened to be in the room when that happened to me, and it was a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago. Same thing. I don't even. It's never happened before, and it's never happened again. I did something, and I just slowly laid back, and I was laying on my back, and I did for a minute think I'm going to roll out of this, and then I looked up and I was like, Sam, get me up, and then Sam grabbed me and picked me up. So, but and I don't know how it happened. It did suck. I need a new recliner, man. My recliner's awful, dude. I took a picture the other day of something and noticed the bit of the recliner was in the picture. I was like, I can't send this to nobody or post it or nothing. Looks awful, man.
Is it still comfortable?
I
though?
love my chair, man. I sleep in it every night, because I can't. If I sleep in the bed, man, my back's I'm crippled, literally crippled. I can't do it. Like I don't know if it's because of the way I sleep. Our bed's nice; it feels so comfortable, and then I get up and literally can't stand up. Like
is it too firm? Or
I don't think so. I think when I sleep in the bed,
soft?
I sleep twisted, man. I sleep half on my side and half on my belly.
Oh, yeah, well, that'll give you problems.
Yeah,
man.
and I don't know why. And I can't do it. So in my chair, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Right. So in my chair, I sleep on my back, or Laura laughs at me because I'll roll over and sleep on my side in my recliner.
I couldn't do that, man. I'm a side sleeper, but if I fall asleep on the couch, which I fall asleep really fast on the couch, but then when I wake up, man, my body's hurting from being on the couch. I got to be in my bed to not have my back hurt. I'm the opposite of you.
Yeah.
Because my back hurts anyway, man. Let's be honest.
My back hurts a lot.
I'm on my last leg, fellas.
That was probably your last traffic warning.
That was it for me.
That was the last his last brush with law enforcement, and he just got a warning.
That's why you got the warning. He knew.
Yeah,
went out with the
He
fizzle.
saw the dust.
he went up to Jimmy. He's like, "You got any nicknames?" He's like, "Well, they call me Tater Salad."
What did he say? I didn't know how many he was gonna.
I don't know how many it was going to take for them to whoop my, but I knew how many they were going to use. Dude, he's funny, man.
He is, man. He's super funny.
He is. They're filthy. And that's the thing about these comedians, man. They're so filthy, but they're funny.
Well, there is a group of comedians now who are family friendly and really
Yeah, they
aren't
go
vulgar.
to
Nate Bargatze, he's like that. I don't know if you follow him.
Have you seen
not.
him on? They
guy
go to a
named-
place called the Dry Bar or something like that.
I have seen that.
You seen that? Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're pretty clean on there. But
And then
I've seen comedians on there who are not clean, but they're
still on
clean
that.
on that.
Yeah.
You know that.
And another guy who's really funny is Dusty Slay. And both of those guys are Nashville comedians. And they're both like clean. I don't know if they're clean on purpose or if that's just what it is, but I think they're both pretty funny.
Man, it's been so long since I've heard a comic like live. I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's probably been since the Funny Bone.
I was going to say the last comic I remember seeing live was the Funny Bone.
Yeah.
Nope, I lied. I did a private party a couple years ago. This was at a residence, a really nice house up in Gibson County somewhere. But we played acoustic, and then like during one of the breaks, the scheduled break, they had a comedian there as well.
Was he good?
Yeah, he was pretty funny. And I was telling somebody this. But maybe it was on here. But he was asking everybody, if you could just be quiet when I'm doing jokes or whatever. Just ask for, to basically pay attention to him. I mean, he didn't do it in a rude way, but you can see that because music, people are going to talk. And yeah, I think actually we were talking about that with Brian.
Well, we've
Mullins.
said that. Yeah, how that
You're going to talk. That's fine. It's
people are going to hang
music.
out,
Music
yeah.
can be background or whatever, but most of the time, comedy show's not really background.
No,
you know?
man.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've got to pay attention.
Man, I told you when I went to that Crisscross show at it was when it was called Hoosier Lounge.
Crisscross, like
yeah.
the Mac Daddy make you jump.
No, maybe Christopher Cross.
Oh,
That's what I thought too.
yeah, Christopher Cross. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Did you wear your overalls?
Yeah,
backwards.
No. Yeah, you got to wear them
You
backwards.
gotta wear 'em
You know, one
backwards.
of them died too, I think.
Are you serious?
I think so.
did
I
not
think
know
I
that.
saw that.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, no, I'm talking about Christopher Cross.
I got you.
And dude, as soon as he come up, he was like, "Hey, look, this," and that was back when you were in a bar, man. It was full of smoke.
Sure.
He was like, "There will be no smoking." Did he act like he was the governor? He was like, "There will be no smoking.
Yeah.
There will be none of this, none of this." I was like, that was back, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the days, you know what I did?
Yeah, probably lit
Fired
one
a
up.
Marlboro up.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
and smoked it. It's like that dude ain't. What's he gonna do?
Last one I saw was at Funny Bone too, and this was Michael Winslow, the guy that makes all the noise from
Yeah,
Police
from
Academy.
Police Academy.
Oh, dude, he's
Yeah.
so good. I didn't never know he went. I didn't
I
know
think he
went
actually
there.
came here quite a bit, didn't he? At
Did
the
he?
Funny Bone.
Man, he's
Yeah.
funny, man. He's
Yeah.
good. I love the Police Academy movies. Those are ones that we didn't mention, man.
We
Those were
should've.
good movies
Yeah.
that we did. Oh, Uncle Jimmy just turned it off.
Yeah, he's gone now. He's gone.
He gone. No, but he was funny. So I remember, you know who was there the most all the time that everybody talked about? I never went and seen him. I think Laura did before we were together. That shows you how long ago this was. We've been married 25 years. But
Pauly Shore?
No, man, that Raven dude.
The hypnotist.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have people in there barking and balking and
And that thing is no more. There is no Funny Bone now. That
no,
hasn't been in
it's the
years,
liquor
right?
store now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
And
Hoosier or whatever. Hoosier Liquor, is that what it's called?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know they got a car
No,
in there.
Okay,
University.
but so the Funny Bone was like kind of in the back though. They almost like shared a suite, didn't they, with like an Italian restaurant, or was that just how
It was just the way it was
laid
cut
out?
in because I think you had to
remember
kind
you
of
had to go
in
in
and go back.
that hallway
Yeah, yeah.
I felt like way in
Yeah.
the back.
I think that's just the way they framed that.
But there's no comedy, like a designated comedy club here in Evansville anymore.
None. You know what's cool is me and Jimmy at one point stayed, I would say, 500 feet away from the comedy club in Los Angeles.
Oh, the
Comedy
comedy
Club.
store.
The Comedy Store. That's what it
It
was.
was literally
yes, the Comedy Store.
500 feet
And that's the one
diagonal.
that Rogan and all them talk
Yeah.
about. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you, it hit me the other day, so I checked because I was flabbergasted that Kill Tony passed up
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's numbers, but that's you. That doesn't include Spotify.
So
No,
that
just
was
YouTube.
And yeah, Rogan has millions of Spotify streams, so that's where his.
Man, that's great. So I guess a lot of people, do they listen and or watch on
Well,
Spotify?
within the last year or two, he's just been able to do YouTube.
Yeah, when he
Because
signed
was-
that deal,
he was
I thought
Spotify.
it was
only.
Spotify. But he I think he negotiated that he could put clips on YouTube. And then I guess they renegotiated where he could actually put the whole.
Well, he's not
episode.
under he's not under an exclusive contract anymore.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. Not
With
not
Spotify.
to with Spotify. Yeah, he's
Well, he
not.
got paid, didn't he?
Boy, he did get paid. Dude, he is paid. Man, he's so good. He's really good, man. We
Well,
talk about how we're not good at this. He's really good at this.
He's like the opposite of this.
Yeah.
But you know what he did? It wasn't that he was the first podcast. He was the podcast that kind of just made it be a thing. You know, can you think? Because he always credits. Remember Adam Curry?
You know what he did?
From what he do?
He did podcasts. When podcast wasn't cool.
Is that Barbara Mandrell?
I'm going to make it a point to sing some stupid song on every episode.
So,
so go ahead. He did. Adam
Curry, the MTV VJ,
yes.
right? I think he was like, I don't know if he was the very first podcast, but Joe Rogan credited him to inspire him. And then you know who else? Remember Tom Green? Mm-hmm. Tom Green was doing a TV show inside his house.
Yeah, in Canada.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan said that those were the two inspirations for me. And he said, man, initially it was just me and my friends. He was like, I didn't think about, there was no money. I didn't think about money. I didn't think about views. It was just me and my friends just, cutting up and acting
a fool.
This right here.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
I loved, like I said, I know we've talked about before, I loved doing this podcast. And I love that we're growing, the channel's growing, and I love that, that we can get on here and we don't have to have, my favorite part is not having a plan and not having just kind of seeing where things go. And, and even and I'm not going to lie, man, I got a little nervous about it today. It was the first time because we got some traction going and we have good guests, and all of a sudden you got a guest lined up and it doesn't go the way you want. And everybody knows I'm pretty transparent about the fact that if things don't go my way, excuse me, it really bothers me, right? It's not go my way like a little kid, but I mean, if plans get changed, it bothers me.
You wear it.
Yeah.
You wear it outside.
Yeah.
You can see that you're bothered.
Yeah,
by
it bothers
that.
me. But man, here we are again, and it's so much fun just to come in here and to talk.
Yeah.
I mean, and to be honest, what people don't realize is that we talk. If me and you were on the phone, this is probably the conversation.
Well,
it would be real close to this conversation.
That's the funniest part about it. This is just This is a conversation we were going to have anyways.
Yeah, eventually, and we're just sharing. We're just letting other people do it.
And now we.
Do you know what people can
burden the world with that?
It is. And
I say
listen,
the world. If the tens and tens of people.
If you want,
we burden.
but if you're out there and you want to be burdened by this, click subscribe.
And what was that?
Click like
the notification thing.
Comment on the video.
Okay.
Turn on notifications by clicking the bell.
And you'll hear something on your phone?
I don't know. That depends on their phone.
Okay.
But they'll definitely get a notification.
Is it a ding? I thought it was a ding.
I don't know if it's a ding or a dong. I don't know. But it's something.
It's something.
But it is always nice to get in here. And like I said, going in, me and producer Rick was talking today when I sent the text that I got from the mayor, and we're like, oh, bummer, okay. And then to producer Rick's credit, dude, he immediately he was sending topics. He was like, and they were good. Like the red heifer is one of them. Like that's a huge deal, man. They have sacrificed a red heifer in Israel.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
And yeah, I don't know. And I think they did so a couple of weeks ago at Sturgis, but they didn't name her, so I don't know.
At Sturgis? I like it.
Oh man, that did just happen a couple of weeks ago. Sturgis,
really?
Sturgis.
Oh, I thought.
I don't think they sacrificed the red heifer.
I noticed Sturgis happen. I saw some people.
I think they just let a red heifer ride on the back of their bike with them. That's what it was. Hey, you heifer. You know what's funny about that word? My mom is a huge user of the word heifer.
Yeah.
And so in our old, even now, Sam is 21, and dude, he'll call people heifer. He'll be like, "You heifer." I crack up because you don't hear that word a lot.
You don't hear that word. I heard it a lot
people.
Growing up from your mom.
Yeah, from my mom. Because you probably got called a heifer.
I'm sure I did.
All kind of stuff. Yeah. But what was some of the other stuff you sent, producer Rick? Let's
3-Eye Atlas.
Okay, what is that? I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Well, we don't know. It's the third interstellar object that we've tracked coming into our
airspace
solar system.
Into our solar system.
How far out is it from
Well, it's
Earth?
moving at like 54,000 miles per hour. So it's going to pass.
That's how fast Jimmy was driving on the way.
I know, right? It is going to pass Mars pretty soon.
Okay.
And then it's going to go out and go around Jupiter. The crazy thing about it is, though, it's on the exact plane of how everything rotates in our system. The odds of that are very slim to none. It's the third one that's come in, but this one's coming in. They thought it was a comet, but it's producing its own light.
Third one within what time frame?
History?
6 months.
Oh, really?
So what happened to the other two?
Maybe it's been about a year.
Does it look like it could be a vehicle?
It's huge. Yeah, let's see if I can pull it up.
Like the Death Star?
So then what happened to the other two, though?
Yes,
Where did they
like
go?
the Death Star.
Where did they go? The other two.
They did their little, came through our stuff, back out.
And then, so
Yeah.
they were
You
here.
said they came through our stuff?
and then
Back out.
back out.
I wanted to recreate since they can't see producer Rick.
So we can't really see it, right? We're going off of stuff. We're talking about, we have a satellite going around Jupiter right now. Congress right now this is becoming such a thing that they don't think it's a comet anymore, that they're going to divert that satellite and try to catch this thing.
So they're going to try to get an image of it?
Yeah. The
Man.
best thing we can do to see. Yeah. And it's coming through so sneakily that when it gets past Jupiter, it'll be on the backside of the sun, so we won't be able to see it from Earth. It's pretty crazy.
It is crazy,
We
man.
should look at it, and, well, of course it's real. It's not going to hit Earth. It's way away from us. I think the astronomical unit is the same distance from Earth to the sun. That's how.
Okay.
It won't be any. It's
Nowhere
like 0.3
near,
further
yeah.
than that away from us. That's closest. But it's probably, there is a scientist at Harvard that says it could be an actual probe.
A probe. How far is the sun? How long did they say it would take us to get to the sun?
It's like 1 astronomical unit. So right down there, see where it says
Scientist says mysterious object approaching Earth may be alien artifact, or no, you're talking about
perihelion.
Perihelion.
That's going to be when it hits the other side of the sun, perihelion, 1.3. So us to the sun is 1 astronomical unit, and that'll be 1.3. As far as miles go, it's a lot. I don't know what it is exactly.
Well, there's a number. We know how long it would take us to get to the sun, and I don't want to say something stupid.
I'm going to be honest with you. You'd burn up.
No,
before
I
you got
know
there.
that, but I mean, there is an amount of years.
So
takes.
you think it's years?
To get to the sun?
Yeah.
Is it like years, Rick, or a year? Look, Google how long it takes.
Still won't even tell me. It's like, I don't know what that math is. That's too smart for me.
Google how many years would it take to get to the sun, to fly to the sun?
Yeah, it would probably be multiple for sure.
So
There it is. 6 years.
6 years? That's not that long.
Traveling at
At our age?
250,000 miles per hour.
6 years is
Yikes.
the same as a hundo. That's a long time, man.
For sure. I'm going to have a lot of changes in 6
Dude,
years.
my last 2-hour flight was miserable. I certainly don't want to
Could
get
you
on a
imagine?
6-year flight. Yeah.
6-year flight going 200.
It would have to be like
miles an hour.
have you seen the movie with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Passenger is what it's
Passengers,
called.
yeah. That
Dude,
was really good.
That was really crazy, man. But that, they were going somewhere that was going to take like, what was like 140 years.
Yeah,
some
and they
kind of amount of years,
preemptively.
put them in hibernation.
Yeah.
And then Chris Pratt's machine messed up.
Yeah.
And then he woke up ogres. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
But this movie's old enough to where if you haven't seen
Yeah,
it, you don't care,
yeah.
But it was a good movie. But that reminds me, I mean, it has to be something.
Yeah,
What-
there's too many things that are odd about it for it to be naturally coming in the way it's coming in. Like just for
It's like it's set on a course.
correct.
That's the
And when did you
humdinger.
say it was going to pass? No, I know it's not going to be near here, but
October
past.
31st it goes past Mars.
Wow.
Past Mars. And then Mars will project it out towards Jupiter.
And can I just say this since you just brought it up? Me and Laura were just talking about this, and I want to go ahead and get everybody hyped for it.
Oh, okay.
The week of Halloween,
Yeah.
we will be having a Halloween Old Hallows Eve extravaganza episode.
Are we?
I don't know what that entails, but we are. Yes, we are.
Okay.
So we will have some special guests on
I
here.
don't know what it's going to entail.
And we may do a 24-hour live stream.
What are you talking about?
No, we're not going to do that. I'm just playing. We'll do our normal episode, but it will be Halloweenish.
Somebody does like a broil, I'll be okay with like some shrimp
kinda,
and corn and
Ooh, I
potatoes.
like
big old
that.
seafood boil, baby.
Yeah.
Right up here in the studio. Have water just splash everywhere.
We should.
We
go.
did that one time.
You
I almost
almost
did it again.
dumped that
You know what?
again,
I moved it. I put it over
It's
here.
right. It's over here.
I know, man. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on? But we did do that one night.
It was
Remember that?
amazing.
It was so good. Yeah, we did crab leg. We did shrimp, corn, red taters.
Man, where was I?
Man, we were up at the
Playing a
we,
gig.
We were camping.
Probably,
yeah, you
man.
probably were playing a gig.
Probably
Playing a gig.
Story of my life, man. I'm getting tired.
I'm tired balls.
I'm tired, balls.
Shaking it over here.
Tired balls.
Well,
I'm
this
tired.
weekend I came off of playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It's a big week.
It was a long.
I mean,
made
that's
for
a big
long-
week after
long
after
weekend.
after working
Yeah, man.
a job where
Yeah.
where full time is
Yeah.
a joke.
I will say though, man, Sunday was really cool. I got to be a part of that. That was where
That's cool, but let me fix what I just said.
Because I don't even. What'd you say?
I said I said a job where full time is a joke, and what I meant by that is you haven't seen 40 hours in a long time. It's always much above and beyond 40 hours, right?
Yeah.
The point I was
Yeah.
making was you played all those days after working a job where you
Yeah.
work a bunch of I want to call it overtime, but not really, because folks get paid for that.
Not this guy.
Because you're too big. You're too big of a
Yeah.
you're too big of a cheese, man.
Yeah, that's
Get
what
this
it is.
though. So I went to his show Saturday, and he was taking requests, and I requested Drinkenstein.
He didn't do it.
Denied.
Listen,
Where did you go? Where was
you
it
know
at?
what? I should have done
Was that
it
in
'cause I think I
Patoka?
can. No, it was rooftop.
Rooftop.
Oh, I didn't even know you played rooftop. I think I probably did, but
did,
you
but
know,
it probably eluded you.
Oh no, was
What,
it Saturday?
You had the girls.
We had Malia
You had
and
both
Kamala.
grandkids.
Yeah,
No, okay. Next time I'm going to play that. I need to listen up to it, but I will play that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 3 chords probably.
Yeah, it's not too hard.
because they all. What was the band name? How are we getting on this again? Was it the Possums? It was the
Possum
Possums.
Trot. I thought it was Possum Trot something, or it was something.
For both of us to say possum, it definitely has something to do
It
with
had
possum.
possum in the name somewhere. But anyway, what I was going to say is
Yeah.
Sunday was really neat. I got to play the 911 Gives Hope. I would say it was a benefit, or not a benefit, but it was a banquet where they actually, all the money that they've raised during the year for all their events, they actually gave all that money away to all the non-for-profit organizations. I think there were 20 non-for-profits there, and I believe they gave out, oh man, it was quite a lot of money to each of those groups. I thought that was really cool, and I got to experience that and be a part of it. So I did enjoy playing. So I enjoy playing. Don't get me wrong. Just sometimes I get tired. But Sunday was neat. I was glad I got to do that.
Yeah, that's cool. And that was for our good friend Bill Bowen.
Yeah, and Bill Bowen, and so ironically enough, 3 of our guests from the podcast were there. Billy Bowen, Philip Smith, and Noah Robinson were all there.
All good guys, man.
All talking about their views on the podcast, and Philip was bragging because he had more views than Billy.
Philip's episode was the biggest.
Yeah.
And you got good news out of that too, right?
Yeah. I can't disclose that.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
No, that's under wraps.
I don't even know what the good news is, Rick.
The good news, he has risen.
He is risen. I want to do something real quick.
Do it.
Man, I want to give a shout out, and this is, I just want to go ahead and say this before I say this. This is not a paid ad, but I am going to shout out a company, and I am going to do a little advertisement for them. Not because they're giving us anything, or not because they are paying anything, or not because they've asked me to, just because of their service. And if there's one thing I love and that I like to do is support local businesses, especially when they offer good quality service. I had issues with my garage door this last week, Jimmy. It
I'm
just,
sorry to hear that.
It just started messing up, man. Had to leave it open all night one night. And so I called the company I bought it from, which is Evansville Garage Door. I just want to give a shout out to Evansville Garage Door. Listen, they came out, they fixed my garage. No questions asked. They are very customer service driven. The owner actually called me himself to check on the concerns, for it. So here's what I want to say. If you're in the market for a garage door, I encourage you to reach out. You can call the main number that's listed there, 812-402-DOOR. Again,
Man,
that's
that worked out.
812-402-DOOR. And
It's in the number.
it's
How
in
does
the
that,
number.
How did that
Isn't
happen?
that perfect?
Perfect.
But listen, they're a local company in Evansville, Indiana. If you're anywhere in this area and you're looking for a garage door, listen, don't mess with the rest. Pick the best. Call Evansville Garage Door, 812-402-DOOR. Thank you to all of you over there who helped me out. And because of your service, I will definitely always be a proponent of your business, because that's what America's made of. Businesses that care about good service and taking care of their customers.
Dude, I'm blown away right now. That was good. Yeah, you said that wasn't an ad. That sounded exactly like an ad.
Because it came from the heart, man. It came from the hip, baby.
Came from the hip.
Had
came
no
from the heart,
plan.
same
You don't see no
thing.
paper over here.
I don't. I'm watching you.
I did look at something on my phone, but all it is was I wanted to have the
there's
phone
no
number.
script
But I didn't
happening
even
over here.
I didn't even need to do this here.
I was-
because the second I brought them up, producer Rick already had them pulled up on the
did.
screen over there.
I saw that.
I don't need this.
I saw that. 812-402-DOOR. You did a really good job on that, man.
I appreciate
You
it.
might have a future in advertising.
Think I should maybe be a commercial man?
I think you should.
I'm serious. Listen, if you've got garage door needs, you need to hit up Evansville Garage Door. They're fantastic. I know the guy that I talked to, his name is Brock, and Brock may not be the right contact that you need, but if you call and talk to Brock, I guarantee you Brock will get you to the right person. So again, for all of your garage door needs, 812-402-DOOR. Man, it's been a fun episode, but I think we have come to the end of our journey for tonight. Please do us a huge favor, and one more time, remember to click subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and turn on the notifications so you don't never miss a video. Comment, like, do all of those things. It's just going to help us to get the podcast out to more people. We don't care if the comment is good, bad, or indifferent. Jimmy, bad comments are as good comments. And if somebody's got a bad comment, we want to know. We want to hear you. We want to
hear it.
Listen, we are interested in your opinion of us.
We are not scared.
We are not scared to answer whatever questions you have. And don't forget, one more time, and I'll put this on the screen too. We would love to get questions. We would love to get some things from you on maybe subjects you want to hear about, or maybe questions that you have about us. And so go ahead and send us an email at the DeTalented podcast @gmail.com. And we will answer those emails on a regular basis and certainly shout you out on the channel and all of that good stuff. So, Jimmy, it has come time for us to say goodbye, and I can't think of a better person to do it than you.
Well, bye.
Put some juice on it that
I
time.
did, didn't I? Hopefully I don't get
Trying to
pulled
make me
over.
work back here.
Yeah.